Morning, children. I hope you all are fine and you are preparing for your second test that is starting from 5th of October. Okay. Now, today we shall continue with the tenses, that is future tense. So, we have already discussed present tense and its form, past tense and its forms, and today we are going to discuss future tense. Now, as the name suggests, future, what do you mean by future? Future means when we are talking about something which is going likely to happen, which is going to happen in the future, isn't that? So what is future tense? It is used to express an action that is likely to happen in future, not in the past or in the present time. In the coming future, any action is going to happen. That is future tense. Now the kinds, the first future is tense is simple future tense. Now simple future tense form is the form is subject plus subject will be there, plus we will be using will or shall plus the root form of verb. Yeah, the verb will be the root form. Okay, the root form of verb will be using for the simple future tense. Like for example, they will go to Delhi tomorrow. Now they will be the subject. Will is a, we are adding will or shall plus go. Go is a base form of verb, root form of verb. Will go to Delhi tomorrow. To Delhi tomorrow is the remaining part of sentence, that is the subject. Okay, so you should understand about that. We will be using by subject plus will or shall plus the root form of verb and plus the object. That is the simple future tense when we are talking about any simple, when any action is going to take place in the future. Now the next is the future continuous tense. Now future continuous tense is that the verb to express an action in the future continuous tense. Isn't that? Will be, like for example, the form will be subject will plus will be or shall be. Will be or shall be plus ing form of verb. Ing form of verb. So like for example, children, the ship. Here the subject is not written in the form. Children, you should understand. Always it will not start from directly will be or in the present or past tense, whatever we have added, was, were, isn't that? Verb plus ed and all that, has, had. So always in the beginning subject will be there. So it will be like for example, the ship will be sailing to Singapore soon. The ship is subject, will be sailing, will be future tense, that is why will be sailing. So what is the root form of verb is sail and ing form of verb becomes sailing. To Singapore soon is the object, the remaining part of sentence. Got it? So here as it written in the red, will be sailing. Please learn the forms properly. If you learn the form, you can understand about the future or the tenses, whichever it may be, the present, past or the future. Got it? Now the future perfect tense. The future perfect tense, see the form, subject plus will have or shall have. Will have or shall have plus past participle form of verb. The babies will have been given a birth by afternoon. Given a bath by afternoon. It's not birth, bath, children. So the babies will have been given a bath by afternoon. So that is a future perfect tense. Okay, will have or shall have plus the past participle form of verb is future perfect tense. Got it? Now we have a future perfect continuous tense form. It is used to denote a continuous action with reference to some time in future. Something in the future we will be doing something continuous. It expresses an action that will begin at a particular time in future, will continue up to that moment, and will be progress at that moment. For example, here, see the form will, shall, will or shall, will have been or shall have been, plus verb plus ing form. Okay, like he will have been walking on his own by the time the physiotherapist teaches him all the exercise. He will have been or shall have been. Got it? So that is the future perfect continuous form. I hope children you are understanding all the forms of the sentences. So by this you have understood about the tenses, about the types of three tenses. What are they? Future tense, present tense, past tense and future tense and its form. That is all tenses. Children, it will help you. If one tense you feel understand, it will help you to understand other three also, other two also. Like for example, we in the present tense also we have simple present tense, simple past tense, simple future tense, present continuous tense, past continuous tense, future continuous tense. Okay, present perfect tense, past perfect tense, future perfect tense, present perfect continuous tense, past perfect continuous tense, future perfect continuous tense. One and the same, the form also will be same, only here and there the changes will be there. Like in the present tense we will be using has and have, whereas in the future we will be using had, whereas in the past we are using the had, and the future we will be using with will or shall, with have. Got it? So these are only the changes we could see. Rest it's same only. And in the paper also this topic is going to come for your coming test. You are going to have, as I have already given you that portion, for the English you are going to have 5 marks you will be having for grammar, that is parts of speech, that is word class. I have given word class. You should not get confused. What is this word class? Word class means parts of speech like noun, verb, adjective. I hope you all have written everything in your notebook, children. Please don't keep on asking me and don't get confused with figures of speech and all that. It is totally parts of speech called as noun, verb, pronoun, adjective, adverb, all that 8 parts of speech are there. Okay. And next is the tenses. All 3 tenses will be coming: present tense, past tense and future tense. Got it? So this is all are the you are having your portion for grammar 5 marks, and the remaining 5 marks you will be having for 2 lessons, necklace part 1 and part 2. The pattern will be same as your first test. 10 questions based on objective type of questions. You have to just pick out the right objective. You have to mark the right objective, tick the right objective. Got it? So it will be very easy. I hope these 2 the grammar topics that I have already taught you, that you have to write in your notebook, and it should be there. I may call you any time in the school. That time you have to produce your English notebook plus your English grammar notebook. As I told you, you have to make separate notebook, grammar separate notebook. Please don't write behind any other notebook. Grammar notebook should be separate, again I am telling. And as we have completed this topic, tenses, I will be giving you 10 sentences, all mixed: present, perfect, present, past tense, present tense, past tense and future tense. All 3 tenses are mixed, and the forms, all types. Okay, so that is all mixed. I'm given you 10 sentences, that also I will be sending you, and you have to, before 12 o'clock, or 12 o'clock is the last, after that I'm not going to accept any of the answers. So 12 o'clock you have to, maximum till 12 o'clock, or okay, you have to send me your answers, correct answers you have to send me. Don't write the sentences, you just write 1 2 3 4 and just write what is that. It is a simple present tense, a simple present, continuous, whatever it is. Okay, so that you have to just write 1 2 3 4 like a 10 you have to write and you have to send me. Got it? Before 12 o'clock today. Got it? So this is your, it can be as a homework, or that same thing you will be writing in your grammar notebook. Everything should be in the grammar notebook. Answers please write with the pencil if you are not sure. After that, after 12 o'clock I will be giving you the answers, and that time if you are right then very good, or if you have written wrong then you can correct your answers. Okay, so I hope more and maximum all students should be giving, not more and more, all should be giving. I hope you have understood the all three tenses, and you should ask me. And in the exam also, the way I have given you the exercise, same way only in the paper also it will be coming. Nobody will ask you the definition of future perfect or future tense, past tense, present tense. Definition you will not get. Only the, you should understand, for your better understanding you should understand the form. And I will be forwarding one video also, that for that you will be able to understand that form better. Got it, children? So see that you will continue and you will do that exercise. Any problem, any doubt, you should ask me. Okay, so all the best for your second test, and study well. Okay, take care. Bye.